Welcome to Uplifted. This video was created from this series by Pastor Kingsley Okonkwo. He talked about the mistakes people make while picking a spouse. This series is actually a very inspiring episode. God bless you as you watch, and don't forget to write that comment. Remember, Jesus loves you.
My wife won't go marry. My wife had a master's degree. I had OND. You know OND? O, ordinary. O stands for ordinary. Not your degree, they've called it ordinary. And national, the national is Nigeria. That's what I had, OND. My wife had a master's. So if there was any excuse for her to disturb me, there was plenty. Secondly, we were classmates in secondary school. So in fact, we started off as mates. By the time we met again, she had even taken off 2 or 3 or 4 steps ahead. So ordinarily, I should be a slave in that house. You see, if it's a cultural marriage that I did with a master's degree holder, she will floor me. I will be sweeping and I'll be an errand boy. You see, this is what happens. So a lot of these girls can't find husbands. Because usually, sometimes women blossom faster financially in the world we live in than men. So the men will marry now, they will marry master's degree holder. They've told him he must provide for her. What can he provide? We've been married for 20, like I said. She has not said the first rude word. First rude word. We've not had to debate. I've not had to quote "I'm the head" to her. I've never had to quote "submit to your husband." Never. You know why? You know why? What many people are doing is that they are marrying anybody they like, then they want to choose the outcome of the marriage. You don't choose to. Once you choose the person you want to marry, that has already determined the outcome. So that's why young people are making mistakes. They are falling in love. Please don't fall in love. Every time people fall, it's sorry we tell them. Falling is always a negative thing. It's an involuntary, negative, harmful thing. Don't fall in love. Grow in love. Is there anybody that your name starts with V here? Anybody that their name starts with V? Don't be ashamed now. Is your name V? What's your name? Victor. Come out now. You're Victoria. So you're waiting. You knew since. Come out. If your name starts with N, anybody like that? Your name starts with N. Come to the stage. Okay, you are V. What's your name? Quinke. Wow. Okay, that's a lot. All right, please face the audience. So, this starts with V, so she represents a verb. What is a verb? Beautiful. This starts with N. She represents a noun. What's a noun? Name of animal, place, or thing. See why many marriages struggle. Many people are focused on the N, the noun. They want a relationship as in a noun. They want a marriage now. They want love now. But all these things, it doesn't start from the now. It starts from the verb. What you should look out for is, do we have the right flow? Relationship as a flow. If we have the right relationship between ourselves as a flow, then we can now enter a relationship as a now. Many people want marriage now. That's why if you notice those people, they focus on wedding. What they wanted. That's why they even say the happiest day of their life is the day they were gifted with marriage as a now. But that wedding day is not the marriage. It's the beginning of the doing part. That's why marriages, the doing part, fail. Weddings succeed. You know, you hardly see an unsuccessful wedding. Weddings succeed. Is a now. What fails is what? The doing. The everyday doing. You see couples have not had sex for 3 weeks. They are not doing. You see couples in sadness. They are not doing. The verb is absent. But the marriage as a now is present. If you want to succeed, let this verb relationship grow into that now relationship. Let this verb love. Love is a doing word. I hope you know. When people treat love as a noun, that's why you hear things like, I don't love you anymore. It was an item they used to have that is no more present. Real love is a verb. It's a doing word. It's a promise. that you continuously do. It's not a now. It's not a past tense issue. Is somebody catching this? So what am I supposed to do? From here is where you succeed. When you meet people, please get as many books as you can. I'm just trying to resist the temptation of using the books to talk because it will take us long. I have a book here titled Who Should I Marry? I dealt with 10 C's, what you should pick out in this past. And remember, everybody is a counselor. Even if you're already married, buy and teach people. There are 10 C's. The first one is that the person must be in Christ. Second one, the person must have godly character. Third one, there should be companionship. That's friendship. So, the reason why marriages fail is that people ignore this one, jump to this. They should say a girl, I love her. Say a boy, I love her. Then they start the relationship now. And they start looking for the verb. They say, Pastor, she's insulting me. What are they saying? They are saying, we are in a relationship, but we don't have this relationship. I don't know if somebody's catching it. You hear, Pastor, he's insulting me. Pastor, he's not talking to me. Pastor, so you don't have a relationship. Why did you start a relationship? I don't know if you get what I'm saying. The thing you're asking for counseling for is what? When a guy tells me, Pastor, this girl I'm in a relationship with, she's so rude. She's so rude. So I say, so why did you start a relationship with her? See? So you started something without the key factors of the thing. It is her politeness and her good character in the relationship that should make you people go and start a relationship. You don't just start something and say, she's not, he's not. So what did you start? Somebody catching what I'm saying? Oh, Pastor, this girl is so rude. Pastor, this boy is so rude. That's what should have made you decide. This thing you are telling me is what should have made you decide if this is a friendship or if this is a real relationship. If it's an acquaintance or if somebody you're going to move to the next level with. So we always say, marry your friend. That's when you check the character and the quality of the person. So in a kingdom marriage, it's from here you check that the girl is also a kingdom citizen that obeys the word of God. It's not that you carry her to home, then you start reading Bible here. That's what we're doing. Now, it's not you're looking for Ephesians. Where is Ephesians? It's too late. You've already committed. It's here you check. By the time you're talking to her here, and you notice she doesn't know Ephesians. And she doesn't care who Ephesians is. Yeah, this is why I tell her, God bless you. It was nice. It was nice meeting you. This is where you tell her. You don't bring her here into marriage. Then start trying to create out of her what never existed. Create out of him what never existed. Somebody catching this? How are they behaving now? The Bible talks about a meek and quiet spirit. Guys, I have the book here, 7 Qualities Wise Men Want. One of it is that a meek and quiet spirit. She does is a rebellious person now. But you love her. And you start a relationship with a rebellious person. Now you want to change her. 5 years into the marriage. When I see the way some women talk to men. You know, in this our job, we are the ones also praying for people to marry. But nowadays, I can tell you, the amount of marriable or marriageable women have incredibly reduced. I don't know if it's a social media thing or what it is. Nowadays, it's rare to really find a... You know, the Bible was right that who can find a virtuous woman? They didn't say beautiful woman. There are many beautiful women. Beautiful women everywhere. It's virtuous women that discuss. The Bible is right. Who can find... Before you say woman now that is virtuous, just check their Instagram. You will see the profile of Jesus baby. But when you check the post, nothing about Jesus and nothing about baby. God's lover girl, God's last child, all kinds of profile. By the time you start seeing the picture, nudity, alcoholism, nightclub, no virtue anymore. No real, you can't even perceive anything spiritual from their post. 70 pictures, all your picture of your face. 70. That means your whole life revolves around you and your beauty. And this is what women think they are bringing to the table. Their beauty. Marriage was very easy for me because I was already in service before I met my wife. She too was in service before. She was in children's church. Children's church people are one of the most sacrificial departments in church because they don't even attend church. They are members of the church that don't attend. They come every day and carry people's children. I have been a pastor for years before I met her. I was serving thousands of people that might not even appreciate you. We're very prepared to serve. So if I can serve thousands of people, she can serve hundreds of children. Serving one person, small do. But you see, we have people that are not used to service, but are praying fervently for marriage. And marriage is service. So they get into marriage, they get it now, they can't do the verb. I can't serve my husband. We both came back from work. That's what you say. When you say I do, is what they ask you, do you want to do? You say I do. Now do. You don't want to do. Service. Service. Two people serving each other. Somebody getting this? Oh, if you are not and like I said, I see some people so self-centered, so selfish. They can't stretch. Look out for somebody that is serving selflessly. That's who to love. Not the person that is so self-centered. Everything about their life is them. They can't sacrifice for any other person. They are rude now. But you want to love. When I became a new Christian, I don't know if I've shared this here. I was serving every department. I told God that look, the way I serve Satan, when I was not born again, I serve Satan very well. Satan know that he lost somebody. I was a really born against. Indian hemp smoking, pistol carrying, prostitute patronizing. I was stealing, anything you want to, any bad thing, I was into it. Real sinner. Then I gave my life to Christ. And I said, the way I serve Satan committedly, I'm going to serve God more. Look out for the people's relationship with God before you come. You are not the one that will save them. Don't save anybody. Check their heart before you. Are they passionate about serving?